Welcome back, guys. How y'all doing? I am having, I've got to say, I'm having some pretty good times in this city. This is headed in very much the right direction. Before we do anything else, I just want to show you something quickly. Well, actually, I've got a ton of things that I need to show you, but I'm going to do this one first. I'll show you these decorations afterwards because I want to make a point about that. But these parks, I said I was going to make a new park, and I have. So, first thing we're going to do is get rid of all of these parks that I was using, which are, I want you to take, kind of take a look, and they're pretty boring, right? Aren't they? I don't think they look that special. So we're going to get rid of all of these. And we've got one more around here. Get rid of you as well, and we're going to put in my new hibiscus park, which I need to finish doing like the snapshots for and stuff, but you'll see when I put them in. And I've made them like exactly the right size, which is 6x5, to go in and fill up these little spots. And this one there, and this one there, and this one. Oh, seriously? You won't go in there? I need to relay that road then. And that one there. There we go, which is how you should have gone in the first time. And this is what it looks like when you put these parks in. Now, let's have a little bit of a look at this park, shall we? It features a couple of fountains and benches, and there's an area here. There's a hangout area here, and then we've got the it's kind of framed by these papelm trees, and then we've got the hibiscus trees, and the Japanese cherry blossom, which is kind of the flavour of the city, and it kind of matches in with this area for these buildings, and I think that they look pretty smart. I don't know what you think. Let's go on. Now, I've done all the other ones, so we can come over and look at some of these, and I just think that like this formal rose just makes these areas so pretty, don't you think? Let's have it running so you can kind of see. It looks much better when the trees are moving and stuff. And I'm sure you'll spot other details as I'm going around, but I'll try and cover everything. We'll come back to those in a second. Right. Now we just need a bit of finishing off with these. So I'm just going to get rid of these parks. Now, before I laid these parks in like this, and then if you put a piece across there, it looks a bit untidy. So you see these kind of rounded edges on the corners? We want those rounded edges. So the best way to do this, and I'll get rid of this one. Oh, man. These tall buildings play holy hell with the camera. Just finish it off by doing this. So we go up to that one, that square across there. So you see we get those little rounded edges on the corners, and it just looks tidier doing it that way. Now on this side, it's only like 3 long instead of being 5 wide, where this is. See, this is 5 wide. Now let's come around this way. Makes it a little bit easier. Right, bang these in. Bum, bum, bum. You can see why I did all the other ones first, because it takes a while to put all of these in. Pop that along there, and there we are, done. Let's take it off. Take it off pause. Let's actually see the city alive. And I know a lot of you don't like the seagulls, but like, whatever. It is what it is. I gotta say, I do like how this looks now, and we're going to be doing a lot in terms of making the place look prettier. Now, I've been trying out a few things because after the complaints about these roads, I did always intend to kind of decorate these areas and make them look pretty, and I put in a couple of designs. One is with these baby hibiscus trees. I think they're the variety trees. And I quite like those. when I first put them in, I was like, yeah, I like that a lot. But I then thought, well, you know what? Let's just try with the Japanese cherry blossom. And I think that the Japanese cherry blossom looks even nicer. So I've also put some in just next to this entrance road and behind the taxi stands. And I think that they look pretty darn nice. And we're going to be, there's going to be a lot going on with stuff like going around these roads and all the rest of it. And I want it to look really, really pretty. And these trains look freaking insanely beautiful, don't they? Loving that whole thing. Right. What else? What else do I want to show you? Now, okay, let's look down here and you will see, oh yes, a bus. Yes, it's a bus, guys. I have put in buses. Now, let me show you, first of all. Now, I've been playing around with this thing. This is part of the After Dark expansion, and this is called what's it called? A transport hub, I think, something like that. No, it's called a bus station, but it is a transport hub. And what it's got is all of these bus stands, and you can set up bus routes into each of these individual bus stands. So you can set up like, I don't know, it's like 12 of them, I think. So you can set up like 12 different bus routes into this, which is very, very nice. But these things are pretty big. They're nice. They're really nice. I like them. But they are pretty darn big. So I ended up, I put one over here, and I put another one. It's over here, and I put another one in over here. But I ended up not using this one. So I think that one's actually going to go. Yeah, that one's going to go. And I'm really surprised with these things because they don't actually produce buses or anything, right? That you still need your bus depot to actually get, you know, buses into the place. It literally, it's just a bunch of bus stands. It's pretty big, and the things cost $1,200 a week. Well, why the hell do they cost $1,200 a week? I don't know why they're so expensive. I mean, they're really nice looking. I do like them. Like them a lot. But yeah, I kind of like. So we'll leave that one in. I've only got a couple of routes on that one, and let me kind of show you what I've done with the bus routes. Let's go and have a look. Right now, let's okay. Let's deal with the pink and the purple line first. Right now, they both follow the same route. The pink and the purple line. One goes clockwise and one goes anti-clockwise, and they go round. One goes round by the outside of the train stations, and the one goes around the inside of the train stations. And then they go through the middle of this this commercial and office district with bus stops every so often. And then by the train station again, and then same thing through the middle of the offices and the commercial, and then again same thing. And they just go all the way around the outside. Now, the primary reason that I put those in was so that we could actually have a bus journey all around the city, because I thought that would look really cool. But amazingly, these lines carry a hell of a lot of passengers. You can see our buses now. I've put all these bus routes in. We're carrying like 2,000 passengers a week, and yeah. And then you can see these blue lines. Now, let me show you these blue lines. What's the best way to show you? I think probably the best way to show you is to like click on one. Yeah. Now we can kind of see. So what we've got is these lines, and they go they stop at both of the train stations, and then they'll go round like one block and then back, and they often stop next to the parks as well. So you'll see there's another line over. If I can click on it. Oh, come on, flash or something. It's not doing a very. The buses are flashing, but the line isn't flashing. Let's try this one. Nope, that's not going to do it either. Okay, what about this one? No, buses are flashing. See that one, the light's flashing. Now, why aren't the others, like... See, that flashes. Why aren't the other blue ones flashing? It's kind of annoying, isn't it? Anyway, you get the idea. So it goes round the train station and then round one of these blocks. And they've got either 4, 5 or 6 buses on each of those lines, kind of depending on how big a block they've got to go around. So, for example, this one, and you can kind of see, at least you can see the buses flashing. That one's got, I think, like either 5 or 6 buses on it. So it's got to go round the train station and then all the way up and down this long block. So I put a couple of extra buses on that. So yeah, and I've done those all the way around. And yes, that took a while, guys. that took a while. But yeah, the results, very, very good. People are really moving around, and I'll show you how like busy the train stations are and stuff. In fact, like what the hell? I'll show you how busy the trains are now. So if we go down here, you can see already. Oh, there's a police shark flying by. Oh, here we go. Here's a bus unloading a load of passengers. There's another bunch of passengers coming out, waiting for the buses. Oh, here's the purple bus. This is one of the circle lines. Now, you just watch how many people get on this. Yeah, I bet this is full. Yep. Yep. No, 45. Those buses are usually full. Look, still loads of people waiting. They're probably waiting for one of the pink buses. Let's speed this up to double time. Let's have another bus come. Here we go. Here's another bus coming in. Oh, a load of passengers got off. Another load getting picked up. So you can see this is very, very, very busy. Loving this. Oh, there's another bus coming. Yeah, let's see what this bus does. I could watch these buses all freaking day, I tell you. Love it. Look how many dogs there are down there. There must be a pet show on or something. Oh, there's another purple bus. And hang on, let me pause that, because that looked like a load of people got on that. Now, 66 out of 85, so fairly full. And there's another one of these really cool futuristic vehicles. That's a flying one. Like that. Why do I keep doing that? Bonehead, stop it. Right, so, yeah. So I've done some prettying up. We've got the buses in and all that kind of stuff. Am I going to show you a bus ride? When I finish prettying up the city and stuff, I will definitely give you a bus ride, and I'll do like day and night round the whole city, and I think you'll like it. Now, if you watched my last, kind of my last video about the asset editor, you'll have seen me create these and put all the lighting effects and all the rest of it. Should we see what they look like at night? Yeah, of course we should. Let's go around. Actually, yep, there we go. Loving it. We got the helicopters on the roofs and stuff. Ah, I love it. And again, I followed the thing with the hibiscus trees and the Japanese cherry blossoms and whatever. But we're starting to create this kind of view into the city. And I'm going to go to free cam because this is starting to look pretty damn impressive. And if we kind of just like... Actually, you know what? Let's maybe go down to street level. But this is... I mean, this is kind of perfect, isn't it? With these framing, this is kind of what I wanted, you know. Let's take it off pause. Let's go down to street level, and you come into here, and this route into the, now so many of you guys have asked me to call the center part the capital. Because there's a lot of you are obviously Hunger Games fans. Now, I'll tell you now, I am not a tremendous Hunger Games fan. I know a lot of you are going to be throwing your hands up, like, how could you not love the Hunger Games? I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. But so many of you love it. I will call this the capital. Capital. There we go. Cool. So we've got that going on. I'm still kind of playing around with this, and I keep looking at this and trying to decide if I'm totally happy with that as a design, because I'm going to have to put like a fair amount of work into putting that together. I think it is going to be this or something very, very, very like this. So I kind of like that design. But yeah, until I'm 100% happy it's staying like that. Right, what else have I done? Because I've done quite a lot. Yeah, we'll talk about this approach, this grand approach, in a minute. Let's go down here for a sec, because I've been putting in some high-density residential along here, okay? And that's starting to look pretty darn nice, I think, with that mixture of like the low density around the outside and then just some high density along here. But I was noticing that this area round here is a bit flat, right? This is nice. You get the nice graduation of the buildings, the height kind of rising up. But then you get to this area and it's a bit flat. So I was having a look, and there's a few bit of these buildings. Now they're part of the Super Tools collection. And I kind of looking at these and thinking, yeah, we should add some of these in, which are not like massively, massively tall, but they'll just create a bit of height in here. And I think we'll end up putting, I don't know, like some buildings. Now there's one, which is this one, the Strata Resort, for example. Now I wouldn't put it here. I'd probably put it in the center of one of these two commercial districts over here. So I don't know, probably somewhere in there. But I'm going to put it here now just to kind of show you. We'll put it there, right? And you'll see. Let's go back to daytime, and you'll see that it's this kind of, and you can see why I don't want it like right on the coast. That needs to be in the middle of some other buildings. But it's very cool, very cool. And again, it's gonna be like a mini centerpiece. And then if you look at this area, we've got like commercial district here, commercial district here. I think what we're gonna do, guys, is this whole area behind this tower, all of this is going to become a commercial area behind here, and then we'll extend the residential all the way around the outside. I think I'm pretty sure that's the way it's going to go. But like I said, this one needs to be kind of set back a bit in amongst some tall buildings. I'll probably throw some offices in as well as the high density commercial to kind of mix it up and also get us some more kind of tall gleaming towers. Right, so that's that. What did I do over here? Oh, traffic. Let's have a little look at the traffic, because I know a lot of you like bother about the traffic a lot. I must admit, I don't really bother about the traffic that much. I upgraded, you can kind of see, this road that follows the tube line all the way around the subway line all around here. I've upgraded that to a 6-lane road. But you can kind of see that that's not very busy anyway. And the other thing that I did, let's put the traffic back on so that you can see. The traffic is pretty inconsequential. There's a few busy areas, but there's nowhere where it's like really seriously bad. Over here, it was getting pretty sticky in this area. So what I've done, I've put in a 6-lane one-way coming down here, and a 6-lane one-way coming up here, where previously it was just a straight 6-lane two-way road connected to this. So it's like kind of like doubled the capacity. And I've also added in this extra road going down to the residential area, and it kind of just links up here. And yeah, and that has alleviated the traffic problems. So if you look now, we've kind of got like no traffic problems at the moment, which is kind of nice. But like, to be honest, that's not going to be a problem anyway, because we're going to be adding in things like subways and buses and all that kind of stuff. So like, traffic really isn't going to be an issue anyway. I don't know why people fret so much about the traffic, because by the time you add in public transport, As long as you organise your commercial stuff so that they can go to docks or railway stations or whatever, then traffic really isn't too much of an issue. Gotta say, I do like these. I do like these bridges. I do like the sunsets. Look at this. I can't wait to light up these Icarus towers. They're going to be freaking staggering. Right, I'm going to set this back to daytime. I'm going to put it on pause a sec because there's something else I need to show you up here. Right. This centre part here, I put in an extra few roads, which I'm probably showing you in time-lapse right now. And then I zoned in these this ring of residential. So we've now got this ring of residential buildings around here. And what I wanted to do... Oh, man, I've got to stop doing that. I wanted to put in... No, let's let it run. I wanted to put in some like one ring of residential buildings just to kind of see how it looks against like the centre. And I've got to say, I think it looks okay. I think it looks not too bad. Are they leveling up nicely? Yep, level 5. Boom, baby. This is almost level 5. That's level 5. Yep. All right. Is it like the same everywhere? Yeah, level 5. They're all level 4, level 5. So that's great news. Cool. All right. Huge dollops of awesome sauce. But this is what I found, because I've been kind of looking at this entranceway. When we come in here, and I'm going to go down to ground level. Can I get into first person? I can if I can get away from that building. There we go. As you come in, right, you've got this really awesome look. Obviously, these power stations and whatever won't be there. But as you come in, right, it's kind of nice to have kind of open areas. And it's like as you come up to here, right, there's too many buildings like closing in on the view, and I'd like to like push them back a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is just work on this little bit here. So I'm going to pause the game for a sec, and I've kind of got an idea what I'm going to do here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to trim back these roads like that. Okay, and then I'm going to put them back in, but I'm going to put them back in with straight roads, I think. So how the hell do I want to do this? And I'm going to put them in. I'm going to put them in all the same. So I'm going to run you out 6 units on that side and 6 units on that side. And we'll do the same here. Okay. What I'm looking to put in, guys, are some more of these hibiscus parks. And I haven't put them in before, so I don't know what they're going to look like. See, that needs to go a bit further. Let's take that out. It's going to have to go back further. These are going to have to be extended a little bit further, I think. So we'll put these in and we'll see. We'll see. And this might look absolutely blooming awful, but all you can do is put it in and see. So it'd be like that. And I'd want to do the same thing up here as well. Boom, boom. And that's going to need to be relayed. So let's take that back a bit. So let's get my park again. Park, and now that road's there. So it would be there, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Okay, let's have a look. So if we're coming up here, how does it look? See, now you can actually see these buildings and whatever. And you've just got these pretty parks that you're passing all the way into the centre. Yep, I like that. Now, I think that's going to be just this area. I think I'll probably do something different in this area. I'm thinking to do one of two things. Either to extend the land on this side and have some kind of parks or something. or to actually strip back another section of water on this. So you've actually got another water section. So a road just over the water as you go into the centre, which I think might be kind of nice. But I'm loving this approach. What do you think? Isn't that kind of beautiful? I mean, I think it's starting to look kind of pretty sci-fi and gorgeous, which is exactly what I wanted. And then obviously you got the run out as well to this. We need to come up with a name for this arch. I keep hitting escape to go out of camera mode, first person camera mode, and I don't need to. Right, so yeah, need to hook these up again. And then I've got to rezone them and stuff. So you know what, we'll leave that and I'll do that later. Do that offline. Yeah, we'll do that offline. Okay, right, what else am I going to do? So, let's actually do something in this episode. What should we do? I'm going to go around. I'm really torn between these hibiscus and these Japanese cherry blossom. I'm seriously thinking it's going to be the Japanese cherry blossom, just because they're a little bit different. I don't know. These look nice as well, but no, I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be the Japanese cherry blossom. Right, I am finally going to get to work on doing this because I want to get a road link up here. And I want to decorate this this approach, which is going to be kind of fun. So let's get on with it. So what are we going to do? Well, now this little bit here, this curve is a little bit tight. I've discovered the trains. If the trains are passing each other at on this curve, let's see, they have to slow right down. And I'm thinking we maybe want to make that not such a tight bend. So we'll see what we can do. It's going to be difficult though. It's going to be difficult, but we'll give it a go. We'll see what we can do. What do I want? I want trains and I want train line. There we go. And then somehow we want a more gentle curve coming off this. Not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. So it's like currently we had something like that. So I guess we would want to bring it out more like this, which is at least increasing it a little bit. And then we'd want to strip that back, and then yeah, let's do it from the other direction. I think probably. Boom. Alright, cool. Alrighty. So I think that's going to give us a slightly better result with the trains. That train decided to disappear. Are you going to... Yeah, that's much smoother. See, it didn't stutter when it was kind of coming in. And the trains, I think, can pass each other effectively now. Okay, that's good. Right, so let's do the roads next. So what am I going to do with the roads? Well, we're going to try initially using these two-lane one-way roads. And I don't know how that's going to deal with the levels of traffic we're going to have. We'll see. Right, so yeah, I want freeform, and I'm kind of not too worried about this bend. So let's just bring it out like that, that's fine. But then I want to stay fairly close to this. And that isn't. You know, I'm just looking at this and thinking I should probably have done this the other way around. You know, let's have this in daylight and pause this so that we can actually see what the hell we're doing. So I'm thinking if we take a road up like this to this corner and then bring it round like that. There we go. And it's a touch scruffy, but it is what it is. And then we're just going to keep bringing it down, and I can turn it around because it's going. Is this going the wrong way? I think this is going the wrong way. We can turn it around at a later date, like after we've put the darn thing in. Right. See, now we're actually getting like nice and close to it. I might redo that first section and get a bit closer to it. Now, this is the bit that's problematic. Trying to get these tunnels nicely through here. It's it's kinda not that easy. So let's go to there. Then what we want to do is drop this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to go like 18. I'm going to go down like 24, and then we'll run this through kind of like to like there. But you can see how high that is, right? Which is not good. But the thing is, has it given us an okay tunnel? And the answer is no, it hasn't. So we've got to do that again. So let's take that back and one, two, three, four. And it depends where you put it on this cliff as to where it puts the stupid tunnel, or the height that it puts the tunnel at. So yeah, we want to run it all the way through. I think let's put it in like that and see, has it given us an okay kind of tunnel? And it does some kind of messy things. It's very, very difficult to get nice tunnels through here. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll kind of do it, and then we'll see what it looks like. And so what I'm going to do is let's come back up to 0, and we'll put in the other side. And I'm aware that the one-way streets are going in the same direction. Don't worry. We'll turn them around later. Right now, it's just about trying to make the darn things look good. And it's easier to come in from that direction. So, let's take it down like 24. And see what that looks like. Yeah, that's probably about as good as we're going to get, guys. Let me tell you. So I have had a little play around with this before, and it was problematic. And you can see what it's done to the terrain here. It does weird things with these tunnel entrances. If it's going into like a sheer face cliff, then it's fine. But when it's kind of a gradual cliff and whatever, it does kind of a lot of horrible things. Okay, let's get on with this. So now what I'm going to do is trim these back. So I'm going to take that back and take that back. Okay, so now we've got them at kind of the sort of height that we want. Now what we're going to do is try and put the roads in on the other side to match up with them, which is easier said than done. So let's come back up to level, and we'll put in a bit of an approach road up to about there, and then we'll go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's just go down 12, and then see. You're not gonna do that, are you? Oh man, why are you upset? Space already occupied? Like, seriously? Oh, it's this that it's getting upset by. You would, wouldn't you? Okay, what about if we... Let's take snap off. See if we can come around it. Ah, yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's put that in and see what that does. And to be honest, that's not a bad result. I can live with that. If we can get one on the opposite side that does kind of the same thing, then I'll be very pleased. So, I want to come up to about there. Okay, and that's done something very, very, very horrible. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, you're gonna do horrible things. Oh man. Okay, not good. Not good at all. Okay, let's see if we can at least get this kind of tunnel entrance to come out. So if we can at least get the tunnel bit. So I want to come up to 0 and get the tunnel to about there kind of thing. Alright. So we've got our tunnel. That's not looking too bad. The question is, what's it going to do around this area? I'm going to have to come back a bit. Oh, and we got it in flat. Good, good, good. All right. Okay. So, actually got a chance of this kind of working out. Because the rest of it really should just be a case of following this train line. And it doesn't even have to be kind of that fussy, really. I mean, I want it, like, fairly close. But it doesn't have to be kind of ridiculous. Oh, come on. Now, we're a bit close to that cliff edge, but we're going to extend that a little bit, I think. And along here. And how far have we got to go? Yeah, we've got to go all the way down there. Now this part here, I'm thinking there's going to be some kind of intersection, but I'm kind of not quite sure exactly how that's going to work. Well, I guess we'll see when I attempt to put it in. But for now, we're just going to run this all the way down. Here and I kind of want to see what this looks like when we've kind of put both sides in, and then I want to decorate it, and it's I think it's the decoration that's gonna kind of make or break this, and we'll see, like, does it work or not. Now this curve is gonna be kind of problematic, I think. No, actually, that's not too bad. Not too bad. And then to there. Now, how far am I going to take this down? Am I going to take this all the way down to here? I don't know. I don't know. I think we'll probably take it down to there for now, and then we'll do the running up on the other side, and we'll kind of figure out later exactly how we want to do that. Oh, come on. This is the thing, you kind of can't get this like too close because it jumps across to the train track. Let's do this around here. Oh, come on. Come on, don't play. Don't play. do nice things. And now I'm guessing that I've gone the wrong way on both, so it doesn't matter. I'll turn them around the right way when we get up to the top. But for now, let's just get it laid. That's the important thing. Now, I could have made a joke about getting laid then, and I stopped myself. So I'm being well behaved. Or at least I'm trying to be well behaved. Kids, ask your parents. Boom, and now we want to do a short section there so that we get a bit closer. There we go. And probably the same thing like that. Ooh, this is quite tight, but it's quite good though. Actually, we're getting quite tight to the railway tracks, which is kind of a good thing. Here we go, and then you're gonna follow that curve. Yeah, it's not really gonna follow that curve, so let's maybe bring it back to there, and then curve it around a little bit. There we go. That's better. Come on, behave. And yeah, I mean, I could bring it in a bit closer, but I think I'm just gonna kind of lay it like that. And oh, come on, and up there. Must be, yeah. I was gonna say it must be pretty close to rejoining. And up here, and how close are we now? Okay, we need to run this in there and then up there. All right. All right, so we've just got this last little bit to do. So let's bring you up. Try and get this nice and tight if we can. Do this in smaller sections, I think, to try and see. And we've got this cliff edge here, which we've kind of got to be a little bit careful about. But I think it's behaving at the moment. There we go. Da 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 da. Oh, we've got the stirring music going. Right, you're going to do something half decent? Yeah, you know what? I think I'd probably actually live with that. That would work. That would do, pig. Cool. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now, we just need to like get this pointing the right way now. So this is coming out here, and that's right, isn't it? Yeah. Because if I no, that's the wrong way around, isn't it? Oh, hang on. There we go. So that needs to be. Oh, why can't I turn that round? I'm right-clicking on that, and nothing's happening. Oh, there we go. You have to left-click on it. Sometimes you have to left-click, and sometimes you have to right-click, and I can't figure out. Oh, because I put this in with a two-way road. That's why. So I've got to upgrade it and then turn it around. Oh, great. So, man, that's a pain in the backside. I could have used at least used the right type of road, couldn't I? Would have made this process a bit easier. I suppose I could do this in like sections. Oh, now. That was the right way around. And here I was using 2-lane, wasn't I? Yeah. Through the tunnels. And then it's just these where I need to upgrade them. And then that's going in this direction, isn't it? Yeah. So there we go. And that's going in the right direction, I think. So this should be just a case of upgrading it all the way down here. Bum, 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 bum. And there, and yeah, you're probably saying, like, why the hell didn't you do it with the right roads going in the right direction in the first place? Just too damn hard for me, is the answer. Just too damn hard. Cool. Right, so we've got that road all done now. So now we need to do the same thing with this one. Now, which way are you going? The answer is I don't know. Oh, it's going in the right direction. Good. Cool. So. Yeah, that's working. So. If I miss any sections or whatever, it'll be very readily apparent, so I'm not too worried about it. And all up here. And yep. All the way up to this section. Right, so that is good, I think. Is that? Oh, man, no. Huh. Yeah, no, that's... Is that two-way or one-way? I can't even tell. No, that's two-way. Yeah, that's two-way. That's right. So, yeah, so we just need to reverse this going up here. And unreverse this stupid bit that I just broke. There we go. And yeah, that's all done. It's just this tunnel that we need to change. So that needs to be changed. So that's two-way. But I think this is one way. This is one way, but I think this is two-way. And I'm not sure what the hell this is. Yeah, that needs to be that way around. Right. We need to page down, don't we? In order to be able to do these. That. Yeah, so that's two-way now. Okay, right, so let's grab this and take this down. There we go. And then go back to the upgrade tool. So, it's difficult to tell what type of bloomin' road this is. Okay, that's right. That's right. Now I wonder, like, do the tunnels, like, care? Okay, that's right, and that's, yeah. Yep, that's all right now. Good, excellent. Cool. So we've got a two-lane road going up on both sides of this track. Cool. Okay, that's good. Right, now what we want to do is do a bit of decorating. And that's what we're going to do. So, now, this is a very good point. How the hell are we going to do this? And I think what we're going to have to do is kind of use the level tool a bit to just kind of extend this. So I'm just kind of taking a level and then just bringing it out a little bit. All the way along. Doesn't need to come out very far, but just a bit. So I'll probably go around and soften it again afterwards. But yeah, probably a little bit here. And how are we doing around here? Probably just this little bit here needs to come out a little bit. And maybe just smooth that a little bit. Okay, take the smooth tool, take it down. We'll just smooth off any of these kind of nasty bits. Let's just have a little bit more strength than that. There we go. And let's just crank up the old brush and just have a quick run across the edge. Just to soften it a little bit. There we go. Alright, cool. How are we going to decorate it? Well, there's like a bunch of different ideas that I had for doing this, but I'm thinking with the whole thing with these papelm trees, seeing as they're like a kind of a major feature, that maybe we do a decoration with the papelm trees. So I want to take this brush size down to a single, and then we'll kind of see. Well, I'm going to put some in, right, and then we'll see how they look. I think they're going to look pretty nice. But you've kind of got to put them in before you can see how really they're going to look. But I'm thinking, especially being along the edge of this cliff and whatever, they should be quite striking from when you're looking up at the island. I want to be fairly regular with these. A few more. I'm not going to do like the whole thing, but I just want to kind of get an idea of what it looks like. So then we'll come over the other side of the road and we'll do the same kind of thing. I could do lots of boom booms. I'm trying to hold myself back from doing too many boom booms, because when you're doing trees like this, that's a hell of a lot of boom booms. And I think we've all got a boom boom limit, don't you think? Like, what the hell am I talking about? It's amazing the crap that you talk when you're doing something like this. Jesus. Oh, man. But hopefully, when we've put these in, this is gonna look nice. We'll see. We'll see. You know what? I'm gonna use that little one over there. I want another big one on this corner. There we go. That's more like it. Cool. Oh, I'm kind of liking it already. What does it look like from kind of down here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like it. Oh, yeah, I definitely like that. And then, yeah, so we'll extend that down. You know what? I think I'll extend it down to here. But I don't think I'm going to do it down here. I don't know. We might. I might end up extending it all the way down. Just to this level, though. Just to this kind of first level. I don't think I'm going to be doing it all the way down. So, there we go. Oh, you know... yeah, I'll do the rest offline. I mean, like, you get the idea. Now, the question is, what are we going to put kind of inside here? And the answer is, no idea yet. I've no idea. I have even thought about taking a second road, like off here, and coming into this area. But I kind of want to see what the traffic does. If there's like massive traffic jams here, then we'll kind of mess things around and do something different. But I'm kind of liking that. We've done some work on the grand approach. I do want to change this around as well. Well, let's do that before the end of the episode. Let's do this as well. Let's have like a grand approach episode. So we want rid of these buildings. We want to get rid of these paths. Let's get rid of that as well. And that. And that and that and that. Right, let's just see if we put some more of these. Where are they? Some more of my hibiscus parks in. How they look. And so we'd want one there. There. See, now I should probably play around with these roads a bit more, but I don't know. What I can do is if I move this in one, like that, and then bring this one in to there. Okay. Now I can pretty that up with some paths around the outside. But I just kind of want to look. Oh, see, now we've got this kind of tree-lined run all the way in to the centre. Well, pretty much. We've got this one open area. But like I said, I'm kind of tempted to have water on both sides. Might be kind of nice. And then you have this second set of parks before you come to the final bridge leading into the capital itself. And then obviously we're going to have hopefully some really nice decorations in this part over here. It's not going to be this. It's going to be something more like, as I said, something like this. So there you go. I mean, so you can see we're starting to get a bit done. Got all the bus routes. We've got residential going in. We're working on this area down here. Right, I'm going to go away. I'm going to do a bit more, and yeah, I'll catch you for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this. This build is starting to get pretty exciting. Catch you for the next one. Peace out.